to apple pie. Cheers to good times. Must be 21 plus to celebrate.
Double team him, do whatever, because right now, he's having a ball. Multiple sacks in this one, that one the quickest.
Now we give up the middle to Williams. And to the 42-yard line here, brought down there. 190 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. Caught the defense off guard there a bit on 2nd and long, but now you still have to deal with 3rd and long.
Yeah, you do, but you feel pretty good about the last play, don't you? And maybe it gives you a little bit of confidence dialing up the next one, that maybe your team will believe in it when you send it in.
This pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not.
Holiday music on Coast 103.5.
Good clean play. No flags coming out of the pocket of the officials. Turns into an incompletion, and that should get them off the field with a 3 and out.
Yeah, that is incomplete, but there is a flag. And on 4th down, this is a big call. Well, either way, they were getting the ball back.
Yeah, and it was 4th down. Don't you have to try and take a shot anyway instead of trying to ground it? That didn't work at all.
Out of the gun, Herbert. He finds his target, Allen. For a Charger touchdown. Keenan Allen. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Chargers have come back to make it a 2-point game. Great corner route there. Not only able to catch it, turn it upfield, and get into the end zone.
It usually involves a little bit of an extra move, doesn't it? You've got to get them thinking that you're moving to the middle of the field, and you're breaking away to that corner. Boy, that was well executed.
Herbert and the Chargers staying put. They'll line up and go for 2. They'll look to throw. And able to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here.
They made the decision to go for 2. They didn't get it. They remained down by 2 points. Should they have kicked it there?
A 3rd quarter, I'm okay with it. Maybe 1st or 2nd, you don't. I don't know. What do you think?
Yeah, again, I keep coming back to, I don't like to chase a lot of points, but I also don't know what kicking an extra point being down 1 does for me.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Now Stafford. Going to be taken in here by Nakua. Down the left sideline. And he'll... End zone touchdown Rams. Puka Nakua finding the end zone yet again, as his guys are able to extend their lead.
Everybody likes to see the long ball thrown, but when you throw it underneath and you see someone catch the ball, secure it, make their moves, and then turn it into bigger plays, that's a lot of fun to watch as well.
So the call's made by Sean McVay. They're going to go for 2. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Stafford's going to try and throw for it. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful.
I have to admit, I love the excitement of a 2-point try. You know, to see what's going to happen, and it happens pretty quickly, doesn't it? You get an answer, and in this case, it was unsuccessful for the guys trying it.
Completely unrelated. I just realized that I stole both your pins in this last game. My bad, partner.
Hey, that's okay. Well, and just in the time they went for 2.
Herbert going to lead up the Chargers here, 1st and 10 at the 34. He'll start with a handoff to Dobbins. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. And the Rams got it. They bring him down. Only a couple on the sack, but now it'll bring up 3rd down. Now Charles dealing with a 3rd and long. They'll trying to go back to the air again, and this time avoid the sack.
It's certainly hard to try to establish momentum when all you're doing is going backwards, not protecting the passer, and he gets dumped on his backside.
And that is incomplete.
It's the best time of the year.
I would dare say that these guys would like to give their defense a little bit more rest since they gave up a touchdown their last time out. But alas, my man, that's not going to happen.
Yep, they're going to have to grab those helmets, get right back out there.
Oh, my God.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Line of scrimmage at 31 now on 1st and 10. Now a handoff. Here's Williams. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Here's Stafford. Pass. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Puka Nacua. He flat out can't be stopped. And the Rams are able to add on to that lead. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that flag accepted. Herbert and the Chargers now with a 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. He'll set up to throw from the gun. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down. Here's Herbert. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down.
He certainly isn't looking at the scoreboard out there because, to me, all he's concerned about is analyzing the field and making most of the time left in this game. Deficit's still there, but he's starting to hit them with some big plays.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. On the handoff, Edwards. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15, a gain of 3. 2nd and 7. Herbert off of play action. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
The pressure, the hits, the sacks have been coming at him all game long. I'm frankly surprised that they haven't found a solution yet to create more time for him to throw it or maybe change what they do on offense.
And that's one of the big... And this will be... Zone for a Chargers touchdown. Ladd McConkey. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Chargers are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. And they'll have Herbert try and throw for it. And this is going to be caught, so they do get it. And the 2 points, now they're back down to a 1-score deficit. Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. L.A. readies for its next possession. Still enjoying the lead here in the 3rd quarter despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive. Play action. Stafford. They'll get this one complete to Atwell.
Oh, shit.
And he makes it all the way down to the 19. A big play there for L.A. 48 yards. To throw is Stafford. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
They certainly thought he had an open look beyond the 1st down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
They'll run out of the gun here. Williams. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of of scrimmage. So now 3rd and 10. A big play to start the drive, but nothing since. Stafford now to throw. And that's going to be incomplete.
You making your way home after a very long day indeed.
Contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
Close. 1.5. If you have found us for the very first time,
An audible here to get a new look.
I'm here to find out who you are and how that impacts your life. I am here to pry.
Here we go on 4th. Stafford eluding the pressure right.
Let's go.
Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted.
929 KOST. 1-800-929.
For the pick, and the Chargers are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down. The Charger drive about to get going. They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory.
Every single night.
That was just frustrating, man.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for them. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
What a
A
ball.
loss of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down now. Now a handoff, Edwards. And can you believe it? It's a in this ball game. And this defense continues to dominate. How about 2 safeties in one game here?
You don't even put that on your goal sheet. This is something that results when you're playing really well on defense and the offense has nowhere to go with the football. Dominating performance.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Stafford and the Rams come up 1st and 10 at the 34. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He'll find a ball over and he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Tutu Atwell, 66 yards. And his guy's now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead. And he will get into the end zone to bump the lead up to 3 scores. The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. And they'll accept that penalty. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Justin Herbert looking to pass. And the Rams got him. They bring him down. It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on 1st down to set him back on 2nd. Back to throw here, Herbert. Escaping the pressure right. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. That's going to be...
Season's frustrating.
There he goes again. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Josh Palmer, 70 yards. And the Chargers are able to cut into that deficit. They'll send the tight end in motion. They'll try and throw for it. And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion, no good.
As we prepare for these games, we've noticed offensive coordinators have had an expanded playbook on 2-point conversion tries because they never know when they may have to use it during a game.
But that also means the defense probably has more for these situations. And he's loose again. Touchdown. That's an 83-yard kick return touchdown as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead.
Again, helping partner, I get fired up. 2 kickoff returns for touchdowns in the same game. This is fun to watch.
We call a lot in different places. Sometimes it seems like we do it simultaneously, but we rarely get to see this. So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Big mistake here by the kicker, kicking it out of bounds.
The one that drives coaches crazy. Keep it in the field of play and let your guys cover.
Now it's Herbert. Open man, it's Palmer. Now he's into the clear again. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Josh Palmer, 59 yards. And the Chargers get a bit closer. They're going to keep it on the ground. And he's going to get in for the 2 points. And that'll make this a 10-point game. And so they run it in on the 2-point try. You know, so often, Charles, we talk about from the offense's perspective what you do on the 2-point conversion. How about the defense? How do they play run versus pass?
It's really difficult for them because I think most teams want to play for the pass. That's what they see most teams do. And so are you able to mass enough people inside if the team decides to run it? Very difficult. I think what you're seeing a lot more now, people blitzing the 2-point conversion. They want you to make a quick decision and make it right now.
There, the offense wins the battle for 2. It's caught on the right side. Williams. So the completion good for 6 yards, and that'll make it 2nd down.
It's funny, throughout the time that we've been together, when we talk with running backs about the ability to catch the ball, their eyes light up when they talk about open field and having one-on-one matchups, don't they?
Yeah, they do. That's the reason why. What we just saw, shedding those tackles, and that's what they're used to doing.
It is, and it starts at the beginning of the play, one-on-one matchup if someone's trying to cover them, but they also like those one-on-ones downfield after the catch when they're running with the ball. They think they're going to win those too.
And this pass broken up.
One type of cookie, not just 2 types of cookies, but 4
Contact well timed there, and now 4th down. They snap it to Stafford. That is caught. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not
He is vegan, and I want to make something special for her. I said,
inside the 40. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down. The busy night continues for Williams. And for one of the first times all night, he is going to go nowhere as they bury him behind the line. So the 1st down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Again, it's Williams fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. Give him 3 yards on the run there. That still leaves him with a difficult 3rd and 8 coming up. Back to throw, Stafford. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football and picked up by the Chargers.
it's the thing we made bad stop massive.
Way up at their own 46-yard line.
So turning point here in the 3rd quarter as that swings the door
back on just a bit.
Yeah, they're still down 2 scores, but I do think we're at that
There's no
point
way
in
that's
the
coming
game
up.
where you're going to reach for the football whenever possible. You're going to hear the coaches scream from the sidelines. Tackle him. 2nd guy in, tackle the ball.
Wide receiver Keenan Allen bringing out the rest of this offense. Not a bad day at the office there. Maybe he would like the catch number to go up a little bit, but I think most guys would say 2 catches, 2 touchdowns. That's okay.
I think if the catch number goes up, we start talking about the record books because at that pace, this type of efficiency, oh yeah, I think I throw it to him a little bit more often.
This one finds McConkey. He's got room at the 30.
And it's all included. Just say yes to award-winning kid-free cruising.
And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Lad McConkey, 54 yards. And the Chargers are back within a score.
That defense is something else.
They'll look to throw. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion, caught in the end zone. And that cuts the lead a bit further. Now after the Dicker field goal, he's back out ready to send it away.
2 fumbles.
And the kick goes outside the white lines. That's why the flag comes out.
Yes, and that was an error by the kicker, and it will give the offense great starting field position.
Now Stafford. And he's got his man on the outright. Down the right sideline.
Can you tell me have to?
again. And the Rams are able to stretch out their lead.
That is certainly a deflator right there defensively. Their guys just came off of a touchdown drive. They're back in the game, and then bam, they give up a touchdown one play later. How about that?
And the momentum, which seemingly had shifted the other direction, thought we might be seeing a comeback. That momentum right back the other way.
Well, that is certainly not complimentary football that we saw right there. The defense is supposed to help their offense, not give up another touchdown.
Herbert. That's taken in by Palmer.
Picture it, your holiday table, the family cooking
It's
together.
loose again. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Josh Palmer, he flat out can't be stopped. And the Chargers have got it back to within a score.
Started now for over
It's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Ernest Jones. So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. Stafford and the Rams come up 1st and 10 at about the 32. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that winds up incomplete.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit and it forced an incompletion.
Palos Verdes Peninsula. Get tickets at southwestpacificgarden.com.
Touchdown, 2-2 Atwell, 68 yards, and they are able to add on to their advantage. In motion goes the tight end. Stafford's going to try and throw for it, and he's got it. So the try for 2 successful, and that bumps their lead up even further. The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. Chargers in good field position to start out 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. They'll run with Edwards here to begin the drive. And space tough to come by there as he'll get maybe a yard to the 37. So from the 37, here's 2nd and 9. Herbert now. And the Rams got it. They bring it down. And going to Brooks is a 7-yard loss on the sack. And it's 3rd down. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. He's got his target. That's the play. There he goes.
America is the official bank of FIFA World Cup here in Los Angeles.
And he takes it into the end zone across the chalk. Now there is a flag down, but I think that's offsides on the defense.
Yeah, I think that's going to stand, partner.
So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points. Herbert and the Chargers stay in put. They'll line up and go for 2. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2, they don't get it.
As we prepare for these games, we've noticed offensive coordinators have had an expanded playbook on 2-point conversion tries because they never know when they may have to use it during a game.
But that also means the defense probably has more for these situations too, right?
No doubt about it. I think for the most part, defenses will be aggressive on 2-point tries. They want to get after the offense and make them force the issue.
And here the defense wins. Here's Stafford. And he can't escape, and down he goes. Khalil Mack in there for the 7th time in this game alone, and that ties him with the late Derek Thomas for the most sacks ever in a single game. They'll hand it off now. Williams stopped at the 20.
All day tomorrow, He's close to 60 in the
Gain of 5. It'll be a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll also be the final play of this third quarter. We have played 3 quarters.
Two fumbles. They were the best hurt this damn third quarter. 197, 189. The Rams still in the lead. LA showdown. About to be 200 points.
The Rams on third down.
Third and 14.
Just 30%, 3 for 10. This is 3rd and 14.
Don't matter. Look out. Good.
Stafford.
Ready to get a third one. He's ready to get a third set.
Big loss here as he's taken down.
It's a playlist, even podcasts.
Tui Pelotu. Make that now 4 sacks for him in tonight's ball game.
Well, this has turned into an absolute week to forget for this quarterback. Multiple sacks. Pair that with multiple turnovers. As far as he's concerned, if he ever sees this defense again, it'll be way too soon.
During sections of Friday sale, get the lowest prices of the year. At New Mattress Avenue, California, drink up night after night.
They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down. Now Stafford. And the most curious way there to burn some clock. That was wild. And at the end of all that, it winds up a safety.
Well, 2 snaps ago, I don't think anyone thought a safety was on the table, yet it happened. They caught him on back-to-back plays, breaking through the line. No amount of evading was going to save him from a sack on either play. And on the last one, he ran too deep into the end zone to set up the safety.
So they take the flag and the yardage that comes with it. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. Wide open. It's Allen.
Just be caller 20 now at 1-800-929-KOS.
Takes it into the end zone across the chalk. Now there is a flag down, but I think that's offsides on the defense.
Yeah, I think that's going to stand, partner.
Offsides on defense.
So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points. So now a big play coming up as the Chargers are going to go for 2. And they'll have Herbert try and throw for it. Complete at the 1. And he will get into the end zone. So they knew what they were doing all along, right? Now the lead 2 here in this 4th quarter. Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. And oh, he kicked it out of bounds. That's a big penalty.
And this is where the rest of the team turns and stares at the kicker and says, you have one job. Execute it.
Now a play fake and it's Stafford. He'll get this one complete to Atwell. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. Ball placed at the 45 for 2nd and 5. To throw is Stafford. Pass complete there to Nakua. Puka Nakua finding the end zone yet again. And the Rams answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th quarter lead. So minutes after giving up the lead in the 4th quarter, they say not so fast. Big play, and they grab that lead right back.
Talk about a seesaw game. Up, down, up, down. Did you have a seesaw? Did you play that when you were a kid?
Oh, yeah. Out on the playground, absolutely.
You had to make sure that you matched weight, though, on the other side, though, right? Otherwise, you could be up in the air a long time.
By the way, we're not done in this one. I think we're set up for an exciting finish. And this one's caught. And their 4th quarter lead grows by a couple more. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Oh, shit.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. And the LA offense ready for this next possession. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. They'll get this over the middle here in the punt. Now he's into the clear again. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Josh Palmer, he flat out can't be stopped. And the Chargers strike quickly here to tie up the ball game. And if you blinked, you probably missed that touchdown drive. It happened in a hurry.
I was just putting mustard on my hot dog, and all of a sudden he's in the end zone. I've got to do a better job of paying attention with this quick strike offense.
Tell your wife about the hot dogs in the booth thing.
I just did, didn't I?
Yeah, you did. You did. Extra point try now from Dicker.
Oh,
They have
it.
taken the lead here in this fourth quarter. Those are the kind of drives they like on offense, from the coordinator to the quarterback, the line, everybody. One play drive and into the end zone for 6. Now after the Dicker field goal, he's back out ready to send it away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Here's Kyron Williams running out for another possession. I guess it kind of goes without saying at this point, but he's had
Reception
a
yards.
game, as we like to say, a nose for the end zone, no doubt.
Continues to find it throughout this game, and I'm sure he's
This
got
man,
a place
1
to
point
go.
lead.
He might want to
Chargers
get off on the end zone for a second
are in the
because
lead.
that's what it's been like throughout this contest. He knows how to
Again.
get there, and boy, he looks happy when he
Back and
does.
He's already
forth.
bought all the property in the end zone. That's the problem. He's going to sell to himself now.
Khalil Mack got his ass twice with the fumble.
Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 211 yards on the ground for him now as he's gotten better, really, as the night's gone on.
Another carry for their leader, and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
Don't let Mack get you. That's for the game for Khalil Mack.
Throwing is Stafford.
Yo, come on,
And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. It's Khalil Mack that time, shooting in there to get him to the ground.
An assortment of sacks in this game.
That
This one
is
the product of a
stop him.
good jump and terrific effort. Moves quickly off the snap of the ball. Doesn't
Khalil
let up
Mack.
until he's in the backfield and impacting the quarterback.
Snap. Let's attack. Yes. Could be a third fumble. Could be a third fumble.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Now carry number 20 of the game. Here's Williams. And he'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32. He'll get 3, but it leaves him with a big hole here on 3rd and very long.
Let's give a lot of credit to the offensive line. They've been able to move the ball really well on the ground the entire game. And while that wasn't a huge one, that's okay. They'll take them in short, steady bursts.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look
They
to
got
throw.
two of them.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he takes this
Got
one
it.
down almost all the way to the 30. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion.
Well, this is where an offense
Two
needs to show
guys,
what it's
right
made
there.
of. And in fact, where a quarterback needs to show what he's made of. Trying to engineer a fourth quarter
Got it,
comeback,
got it.
and he hits a big one right there.
I didn't think they did.
So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Was it 4?
Stafford now to throw.
Oh, what went back?
Short throw, it's Higbee.
Got it.
Gain of 5, and it'll be 2nd down. Well, that's always a good place to throw it just because he's one of the biggest targets, not only on this team, but in the National Football League.
And you and I both know the quarterbacks love these large-body tight ends, and why not?
It's Coach.
Nowadays, they're really wide receivers who are just taller and have a little bit more weight. These guys catch the football, make big plays downfield. In the old days, we wanted them to block. Now coaches want them to catch the football first.
It's to Atwell. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped it to 1. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Not quite enough to get into the end zone, but what a nice play there. He makes the catch, tries to turn upfield and get to the pylon, but doesn't quite get there. They're going to be set up with a 1st and goal from very short range.
Oh, that was easy. Got it.
And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown.
Oh.
Colby Parkinson, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Rams have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter. Plenty of scoring here of late, and our lead changes hands now in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, they just gave up a touchdown the other end, so they knew that with time getting short, they had to put something together here, and they were able to do so and retake the lead right back.
They'll try and throw for it.
Such a touchdown there. He got it.
He's got it. So the
2-2.
two-point conversion is good.
2-6.
And they add on to their 4th quarter lead. The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Chargers offense and veteran Keenan Allen set to go once more. And he's had some kind of game. They made it a point to get him involved early, and it has paid giant rewards to this stage of the game.
Back and forth floor. So it's been a classic.
The
It's like the new
offense set to take over in this battle for LA. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
2nd and 9. In motion, the tight end. Now it's Herbert. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And this will wind up being a 3rd and 3. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Here's 3rd and 3. Justin Herbert looking to pass. Over the middle and caught by McConkey. And he is going to have the Chargers first down, I do believe. Yes, he's got it by about a yard there on 3rd and 3.
And the throw and the catch were just fine, but against zone coverage when you run a drag route, what you're hoping for is he makes the catch and makes someone miss, and they don't there. Very difficult route to run when everyone has their eyes back towards the quarterback and you're able to see the route develop.
He sets to fire deep. It's caught inside the 25. And great yardage here all the way deep into Los Angeles territory.
And not only does Justin Herbert have one of the biggest arms in the game, I don't know that anyone throws a prettier pass. Every time he throws the football, I just want to slow it down and have it be a highlight type of a throw. And oftentimes it is, just as we saw there.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Up the middle, it's Edwards. And just a couple yards there down to the 17.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. A shotgun snap for Herbert. A swing pass here to Edwards. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up 1st and goal.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
Now Herbert off the bootleg.
That's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete. But based on the play we just saw there, he might not be the guy you want to challenge in coverage on these all-important snaps. He certainly looks dialed in right now.
They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. Here's Herbert. And he's got his man in stride.
He's on his feet.
And he's brought down right at the 5-yard. 2 on the play. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out.
Offside. Defense.
So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points.
White.
Dicker down to tack on the extra point. And no sweat, he puts it through, and we are tied here in the 4th. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And it was Keenan Allen who finished it all off with the touchdown reception. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And able to get this out to the 25. The Rams offense and running back Kyron Williams getting ready for their next possession. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the 4th quarter. The Rams offense ready for their drive here against their LA brethren. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to... defense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Williams going to get it again on second down. And he'll scratch out a yard up to the 30, and that's all. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Here's Stafford. That is caught. He's going to have the and he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Puka Nacua finding the end zone yet again. And the Rams answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie. Here in the fourth.
The catch and the touchdown, they were the end result of a terrific route run by the receiver.
The call is to go for one and kick the extra point. And they will take a 7-point lead now. Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And the result for the Rams, a touchdown. The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking.
And this kick goes out of bounds, and that's obviously why the flag comes out here.
And now you can see the defense greeting the kicker as they go out to play. The starting field position for the offense is excellent, puts a lot more pressure on the defensive guys.
And now off to the races down the right side. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Josh Palmer, he flat out can't be stopped. And the Chargers are an extra point away from tying this game here in the fourth. And on this play, he just made a great route. The quarterback had to deliver it, sure, but a great route run there.
And, Brandon, this is what the best receivers do. They work on their route running because it's one thing to have athletic ability, but to really get open, you have to set up defensive backs with different routes and be precise in your cuts.
Extra point try now from Dicker. And we are tied here in the fourth quarter. Well, the offense wasn't out there for a long time, but they were out there for a good time. Willing play, and they're able to hit pay dirt. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the fourth as the kick's away. And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback. And the Rams getting set to go now. They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown. All tied up in the fourth quarter. And a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here.
We got it right.
I don't know what was going on there, but the end result is going to be a safety. Well, I don't know if careless is the right word there, but bottom line, here in the fourth quarter, tie game, you can't do that.
You sure can, Brandon, and not only do you give up the lead, now you've got to turn around, punt it away from your own 20 as well. So it's really a double whammy with time starting to become a factor.
And I don't know what was going on there, but the end result, this is going to be a safety. Now this one setting up for it. All tied in the fourth as the kick's away. Fielded at the 20. LA set to take over again on offense. And things have definitely gone south since the last time they had the football. Remember, they had the safety that led to the touchdown a moment ago. So now it's a tie ball game as they start over 1st and 10. But the end result, this is going to be a safety. So,
Don't even say it, partner. Don't even say it.
The name Wrong Way Marshall comes to mind.
You said it. You said it.
This might be worse than that, though. It is. This is worse than that. So after that safety, now a free kick situation. As they punt it away from the 20. Oh, my goodness. Now that is going to be out of bounds on the free kick. Yeah, that's a big mistake. So they'll accept that penalty, and that'll, of course, move the football up the field. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. And they finally catch up to him and take him down. Jeez, where was he going? A huge loss there. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a ball. And this turn. He's not going to get forward progress. That'll be a safety.
All right, partner, deuce is wild on this sequence. 2 plays, 2 sacks, and now 2 points thanks to the safety. Offensively, there just didn't seem to be much of a plan when they came out on attack. That let the defense create a little chaos up front and set up one of their guys to make a play and get through and record the sack.
Fucked up.
Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. This is taken at the 15. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. And the last time they had the football, they surrendered 2 points on the safety. They don't want to do that one again.
No, not at all. It's almost like a bases clearing double, isn't it? Give up a couple of runs.
Sure.
It just messes things up for you offensively. But now they've got to go ahead, take it, set it aside, and move forward.
Stafford and the Rams come up 1st and 10 at the 34. He'll look to Williams to begin things. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
Brandon, we just saw the benefits of being able to run the ball successfully. They pick up 4 yards on that carry. So now if you're a play caller, you can do just about anything you want. But on the defensive side of the ball, you're scrambling a little bit. Now you're behind trying to figure out, do I need to blitz him? Do I need to pressure him? How do I gain an advantage on this snap?
Back to throw, Stafford. And that's complete to Adams. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And 3rd and 1 now. They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And he will be very close. But I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it, get the 1st down, close it out.
Flushed out right. And he's brought down. Anything with a football, it's a sack and a turnover on downs. No luck for the Rams as they fail here on 4th down. And that will force a turnover on downs. Boy, an incredibly aggressive move to go for it there. Game tied 4th quarter. You got to be surprised.
I am, and I know that we're in a new era of football where we look at the analytics sometimes, and a lot of time the analytics tell you to go for it, right? But do the analytics take into account game situation, where we are, all those things? In this situation, I thought it was an incredibly aggressive play.
It didn't work out, and again, tie game 4th quarter makes this thing a little bit more interesting. This is 1st and 10.
That's
A give for Edwards, running right.
He's on his feet.
And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. They've got a second down now as they search for a score to break this tie. That's caught right side by Palmer. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
Step out of bounds.
Well, here's a big one. You can just feel it. This is third down now. They'll try and run for the first one.
Oh, he got it.
Yeah, maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line.
We all love to have a home run hitter in the backfield. Guy can take it the distance. But in short yardage, trying to pick up first downs, that big guy, always a nice luxury to have, isn't he?
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Again, it's Edwards. Shoves him aside. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Up the middle, here's Edwards. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Let him get the touchdown.
Now a timeout called for by the defense as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
He's going to get him a touchdown. I won last time I left. Get him a touchdown.
This is Edwards. And he's stopped one, not enough. Still a yard down.
That's on him. Yeah, what to do. Try to win this year with a field goal. It's high scoring last game. It's been one over there. 2:24.
They run with Edwards.
Touchdown! Oh,
He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1.
damn! I
Good
was
game so
touchdown.
far, and you know something? A lot has been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. Now
I
first
did a
and
touchdown.
goal. Throwing, Herbert.
Oh my God!
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Herbert out to his left. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 55 seconds remaining in the football game. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. Herbert